This video is on the different ways of picking up stitches to complete a garment, a blanket, a toy, just whatever you need to pick up stitches on. There's 3 different places I'm going to show picking up. The one is on the horizontal where you would bind off for a neck edge, the angle, which would be like the side of a neck, and the actual vertical is if you're going to pick up for, say, a button band. I'm not going to do any knitting per se, I'm just showing the easiest way to pick up. If you look at your work, you'll see all these little V's. Those are the V's you're going to work in. Some like to go just through the front V. I don't, because that makes it a very loose stitch, and I like my stitches nice and solid. So I go through both of the V's, not just the one loop. Yarn over and pull it through. This is when they say pick up a knit. That's what they mean when they say pick up a knit. Now you go to the next one. 9 times out of 10, they're going to want you to pick up every single one of these bind-offs. So in this case, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bind-offs. So I pick up all 8. Just continue on. You go through the 2 loops on the V, yarn over, pull it through. Sometimes it doesn't cooperate. Just take your time and take it easy, and you will get them all done. Take it all the way across. Alright, so this is my last V to pick up. Now I'm going to pick up along the edge. Generally, when you pick up along the edge, you pick up every single one as you go. Sometimes the pattern will tell you pick up 10 or pick up 15. So if you count first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 here. If the pattern says to pick up 10, you know you're going to skip one here and skip one there. If the pattern says you need to pick up all 12, then naturally you would. So what I'll do is I will do just 10 and skip 2. So in this case, I always forget this one because that makes a big hole when you're actually starting to knit. So I usually forget that one and go straight up to the next one. So we'll do 10. So we'll do 5, or like 4, skip 1, 4, skip 1. So there's 1. Go into this one. These holes are quite large, you can see it. Sometimes they're not, but in this case they are. 3, 4. Now we're going to skip 1, so that means we're going to skip this one and go up to this one. So there's 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we're going to skip another one. So we'll skip this one and go up to there. So this would be number 9. If I can find the hole, there's 9, and one more makes 10. So this would be your pickup for a neck edge. Sometimes you don't have this bind off to work off of. Instead, you just pick up in your last stitch, which would be if this wasn't here and this was your last stitch, you would actually pick up inside here. Now, if you're picking up along a long vertical, say this is your button band, you'd want to do the same thing. You don't want to go in this very last one because it's very weak. You want to go in one. A lot of times if it folds over, it kind of gives itself away. You want to go in here because this one folded over, so that'll be the one you would work in. So it'd be this one, this one, this one, this one. And it'll tell you how many stitches to pick up. A lot of times if there's 20 stitches to pick up and there's 30 rows, you would do 2, skip 1, 2, skip 1, 2, skip 1. Sometimes it's pretty easy to do mathematically, and sometimes it's not. My general rule of thumb, which seems to work most of the time, is pick up 2, skip 1, pick up 2, that's one row right after the other, skip 1, pick up 2, skip 1, pick up 2, skip 1, pick up 2, skip 1, pick up 2. Sometimes you need to pick up more, so instead of 2, maybe you need to pick up 3. So you go 3, skip 1, pick up 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 1, 1, 2, 3, skip 1. It just depends on the pattern, how many rows you have, and how many pickups you need. little bit of math will help you decide how many. And these ones that you miss in between, when you actually knit them together, they kind of squish in just a little bit. So they look all uniform, and you really can't tell that you skipped a few stitches. But if you picked up every single one, you'd wind up with a very full easement, almost to the point it ripples and makes like a ruffled appearance. That's why you need to skip a few. That's what helps keep it laying flat.